When I was younger, I had a very overactive imagination. And because of that, I would be scared very easily. There were a lot of nights where I was just sat up, absolutely mortified that I was gonna get murdered by fucking, I don't know, Chucky or something. Speaking of inanimate objects, my imagination was so overactive that I had this cup that was like this horror cup, and one time I accidentally broke it, and after that point I started having intense nightmares of this cup coming to eat me. It fucked me up for years. Its name was the Halloween cup, and I was scared to go to sleep at night because of that thing. Yeah, yeah, this is a bit of lore for me. I used to be scared of a cup. Thinking about this got me thinking about monsters in games, because there are a lot of games that have things that just freak me out. Like, even in non-horror games, like, there's some stuff that just really disturb me, and I dread encountering them whenever I play through them. And I wanted to talk about some of them today. Some of them are in horror games, some of them aren't. But yeah, let's get on to the first one, and that is something from Dark Souls 1. Specifically, the Gaping Dragon. Look at this thing. This was designed by a psychopath. Horrifying. I mean, the boss fight itself is it's whatever, you know, it's not that bad. But the design itself is so intimidating that it makes the boss fight feel kinda harder, because you don't want to go near it. It is terrifying design. And you're probably wondering, you know, how did this dragon end up like this? Like, what kind of species is this? It got hungry. That's the lore of the Gaping Dragon. I think it got trapped down in the sewers, and it got hungry to the point where a mouth developed along its entire chest. I don't know what else to say about this thing. It is a fucked up design. The cutscene is very misleading. It looks like a cute little lizard until it actually, you know, shows itself. Horrible thing. I mean, the depths themselves are already pretty mortifying to go through, so ending it with this? Yeah, I'd recommend getting the master key and just not going in the depths. Just a little tip from me. The next game I want to talk about is Resident Evil 7. And out of the entire Baker family, Jack Baker haunts me. He is scary. And the reason why he scares me so much is because he's just your average Southern American. Like, he's just a dude. I know he has like super strength and he can literally break through walls, but that's because of the mold. But I don't know. I think the fact because this is just some guy and he like stalks you down and is basically unkillable, it scares me. If he freaks me out, and how he's enjoying it as well. The way he taunts Ethan while he harasses him constantly with the shit he says. You're fucked. Yeah, Jack, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll just wait for Resident Evil Requiem. Or maybe not. What the fuck? The next game I want to talk about is Total Chaos. And it's literally just anything in Total Chaos. It's an incredibly good horror game because it made me dread almost every combat encounter just from how the monsters are in that game. They're all so aggressive, they make a beeline straight for you. You have very limited resources, your weapons break easily, ammo is very, very rare to find. So encountering these enemies is, well, you're basically fucked unless you run past them or really strategize with what you're doing in that combat encounter. It's literally just every enemy. Every single enemy in Total Chaos haunts my dreams. They freak me out. Their design's awful as well. Disgusting creatures. I hate them. Great game though. You should play Total Chaos. And you should also play Half-Life Alyx if you own a VR headset. And you're probably wondering why Half-Life Alyx is on this list. Because, you know, it's a Half-Life game. Well, I mean, Half-Life games are kind of inherently horror. I mean, have you seen a headcrab? Have you seen what they do to people? And what I like about Half-Life Alyx is it fully embraces this horror to the point where the game kind of feels like a survival horror game at times. Like, you get way less resources than Half-Life 2 or 1. You're put in way more dark environments. And there's a chapter called Jeff, where there's an unkillable, disgusting abomination that absolutely stinks. You have to cover your mouth when you're around it, like you're standing around some anime fan or some shit. And he stalks you down, and you have to, like, strategically try and lure him into different places because he's blind by throwing bottles, and lock him in, like, a fridge and shit. He's horrible. I hate Jeff so much. And yeah, I don't think the footage gives it justice. Like, when you have the headset on and you're physically around Jeff, it is a different experience. He is terrifying. I hate this chapter just because it makes me so scared. Jeff freaks me out. He's a horrible motherfucker, and I'm glad he's not going to come back in Half-Life 3, which is definitely happening, guys. It's definitely happening. It got delayed because of the RAM shortage with the AI stuff. That's 100% why Half-Life 3 wasn't announced at the Game Awards. No other. It definitely exists. Now, the next game that has horrible abominations is Nioh 2. I don't know what Team Ninja were thinking with the designs of some of these things. Like, the yokai are just horrible. They're horrible creatures. They even made a house horrifying. I mean, it looks like a giant Zelda boss with a big glowing eye, but it's still creepy. And this is this guy's wife. I don't even want to think of the logistics as to how they make love. The thing that freaks me out the most is the Hellish Hag. I mean, just look at this thing. Fuck this thing. I didn't even want to go in a mission to get footage for it. I just hate it. Just look at it. Just look at it on the little yokai wiki page thing in the game. I'm not going in a mission to fight one of these things again. I hate them. I genuinely hate them. The next game I want to talk about is Gears of War. Now, I'm very new to the Gears of War series. I started with Gears 5 and I only just got around to Gears 1 with the Reloaded remaster. And why did no one warn me about the Berserkers? It's another blind enemy that is lured by sound, and by sound I mean shooting it directly and making it do a beeline charge straight for you. It doesn't help that you're playing as big bulky guys who are slow as shit. So yeah, every encounter with this thing is horrifying. I hate it. And what makes it worse is they throw one of these things at the end. So you have to think strategically, and it's on a moving train. It's horrifying shit. I hate this thing. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't, fuck this thing. Now, the last game I'm going to talk about, well, you already know, it's The Evil Within, and specifically Laura. I hate Laura, and that's because it reminds me of The Grudge. The Grudge freaks me out. That's literally the main reason. I mean, the design of Laura herself is already, like, pretty fucked up and weird, but, like, yeah, I don't know, like the sounds she makes as she comes towards you, the fact she can one-shot you, which I know a lot of people complain about, you know, it is a bit of a bad design. No, a skill issue. It's a skill issue. 100% a skill issue. It makes the fights more tense because at any point she could just lunge towards you and start slamming your face into the ground because she is the best horror monster ever, and she haunts my dreams the most. She is just a horrible abomination. Bethesda hate this game. They hate The Evil Within, which is strange because it is the best horror game ever made. It needs a third game. It needs a third game. Give us a third game. I think that's the scariest thing. That's the scariest monster of them all, Microsoft and Bethesda, because they're not giving us a third Evil Within. The fucking selfish pricks. Now you know who isn't selfish pricks? My Patreon supporters. A huge thank you to Nintendo Pro, Prophet, Ryan IDC, Pitstab, Bouncer Storm Productions, and Daniel Levchenko. And a huge thank you to my channel members, that being Wentel77, who is new, thank you so much. RiffKing66, another new person, again thank you so much. Dizrays3250, Sobitax, Liam Talks About, Andreas Stewart 8871, Ethank78, Galaxy11243, SizzyMonstelmac3422, again, I cannot pronounce that name. Flody38, Wolfborn TV, Rust on Wood, Lhaze117, or some balding guy rambling into the void, as he's known, Griefgar, and the OG Resistance Line. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm so glad that my content is good enough that you're willing to pay money to watch it early. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one.